testing. Alright, so it's a little bit chuggy, but not terrible. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get it. So start the karma run. So last stream was just 2 hours of this gauntlet and nothing else. It's getting really, really frustrating. So like, can I maybe get more than 3 fights done today? Well, given how this game's been treating me lately, probably not. What's up, Solid Snake? Thank you for joining the stream. Very quickly, too. So yeah, this section has been giving me a lot of trouble lately. So I'm gonna try and get this done as soon as I can, so I don't need to worry about it anymore. This chapter is really hard in the farm run. Like, across every difficulty. Well, the first... You know what, I'm gonna kill this guy just to be safe, because even at low health, the white guys aren't guaranteed to give yellows. So this fight is the problem in this gauntlet, because it is completely random whether or not you get the pattern you need. For example, there that screwed up because one, you want the white guy to drop down on the other little area. You don't want him to drop there. Good luck, have fun. My mic is choppy. Yeah, I know. It's just it's a thing because I'm streaming from my Xbox and Xbox's connections, which are bad. So for some reason, it affects the quality of the microphone. So I've been messing around with a lot of ways to try and improve it, but I haven't really had much success. Try a party chat if you haven't. Yeah, I messed around with that for a little bit, but for some reason I couldn't get it to connect to my screen. I listened to the audio earlier and it was still a little bit choppy, but it wasn't as bad as it has been. So I think until I can get a permanent solution, I'm gonna stick with this. Okay. So that fight was screwed either way because Alright, so the white guy dropped where I wanted him to drop, but I didn't scoop up the black guy with my launcher, and the grenadier gave me a yellow. And I don't think I have the time to go and save after I do the first fight, because that first fight is really that bad. It's the second. You can get 4 UTs out of it on hard, but the only way to do it is really, really hard, and it's just completely dependent on luck. And this fight's pretty consistent, fortunately. Just use the lunar UT to get the black guy and one of the white guys, then just launch grounded UT. At this point for this fight, I'm happy with either 3 UTs and an ET, or 4 UTs if I can get lucky. But of course, whenever I can, I'm gonna go for the... Alright, if he gives me... Bastard. I was gonna say if he gives me a blue balloon, I'll be able to get 3 UTs and an ET, which is only 3,000 down. I'm pretty sure in my other hard karma run, I just stuck with 3 UTs, and like, that's it. I'm pretty sure in my hard karma run, I actually just got a UT and an ET on the first fight. even though the UT strat is pretty consistent. But this chapter it gets easier once you reach the safe statue at Farms Bar. Alright, that almost screwed up, but alright, so that's not the pattern that I wanted, but it worked out because I hit the black guy now. Alright, so he gave me a yellow, so I'm just gonna kill this. They both gave yellows. So I'm just gonna kill the black guy. Alright. He gave me a blue. But that killed both of them, so unacceptable. Come here. That looks pretty cool. Once you get that kunai scroll, that's when the corpse will start dissolving. So you don't kill them too quickly if you want to chain energy in this fight. Alright. Come on. Nope. And I like delaying that for as long as I possibly can, so I can make sure the white guy walks into the UT and hits him enough to kill him. And then just using the ET there to chain your essence here saves a bit of time. And time is everything, especially on hard. Alright, that's not what I wanted, but hopefully I can make... He gave me a yellow, so the fight's over. He needs to give me a blue. Like, if he doesn't give you a blue in that fight, it's not gonna work. I mean, like, ideally the white guy would have appeared from the other area so I could get my 4th UT. Because I'm going for 22.5 or 22.6 million on this run. And it's doable for me. Like, it's within my capabilities as a karma runner. Okay, this fight's screwed. Yeah. Shot me immediately, so... And like also just out of principle, I needed to start my next run on hard because it's the only difficulty where I'm not in the top 2. Every difficulty besides hard, I'm either number 1 in or number 2 in. Normal, I am number 1. Ninja Dog, very hard, Master Ninja, I am 2nd. So I gotta keep that streak going for the entire run. And I know after I finish this run, I'm gonna revisit normal and try and push my score. Nope, that's not acceptable. At this point, like, I've grinded this one fight for like probably 4 hours, and like I'll take anything at this point. Like I just don't want to do this section anymore. I want to move on. I don't like being stuck on one segment for like several hours. Alright, no. Sometimes the first guy can just always hang back and not come for you. Like the commando guys have a habit of just hanging back and being annoying. And the other thing is, if you start the timer too soon. Alright, you didn't do it there. That's gonna be very close, but that's making it. I like tagging on the extra X at the end of my stream when I'm juggling them, just because when they're on their tummy, they dissolve quicker. You really? Alright, it's not over yet. Never mind, it's over. Because if that hadn't have killed him, I could have just Lunar UT'd again, and that would have given me my 3 UTs in ET. I just thought of something. Okay, I'm gonna try this in my next attempt. I may not even need to rely on the blue drop from the Grenadier to get my 3 UTs in an ET. So I'm gonna try something. And I can afford to not get the extra 3,000 in this fight, even if I'm going for 22.6 million, because it's the start of the game. We're at the beginning of the run, and like all of your points in a karma run come from the later chapters. So okay, doesn't matter. Wait, no, I can still. Okay, so we got my that's 3 UTs in an ET. I would have appreciated a blue there game, but it is what it is. Can't forget your arrows. If you forget your arrows there, the rest of your chapter is screwed. So this fight on paper is easy, but Like, it can definitely go wrong. Like this guy's probably gonna give me a yellow. Never mind. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're done. Alright, so I'm probably gonna go and I'm definitely going back to save. But I'm probably gonna have another few attempts at this section just to see if maybe by chance I can get that UT. But I don't want this to be like turn into me grinding for 6 hours for 3,000 extra points. Because I just don't think it's worth the effort in the long run. I'll give it 5 more attempts, and if I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't think I got the 2 UTs in that first fight in my other hard comma run anyway, so like no matter what I am in front of my other run. I don't think you need, yeah, you don't even need to hit the wall there. You can just roll jump forward a little bit. Just hitting the wall there is more consistent and putting you right next to the black guy. Because he's the one you really want to kill with that UT. Because the Lunar is faster than the Dragon Sword. He gave me a yellow. I mean, even if he had given me a blue, yeah, even if he had given me a blue, I still wouldn't have made the time limit because the Grenadiers spawn on the wrong side. You need a very particular spawn pattern for this fight. The second white guy needs to spawn on the left, and the final Grenadier needs to spawn on the right. If you don't get that, then you're not going to make the time limit with 4 UTs. You can make the time limit with the wrong pattern with 3 UTs and an ET. But if you're going for the maximum score possible out of this fight, you do need to grind until you get the pattern. And if you're going for just the absolute maximum score possible out of the difficulty, then you're gonna need to do all of these stupid fights with the stupid scenes in the entire game. Which, it wears a lot of people down. There's a reason that, like, nobody does normal runs. And the few that do, like, there's something going on with them, man. Like, nobody sane will voluntarily subject themselves to a full-on normal run. He was... Alright. Alright, so that was 3 season in ET. I'm just gonna take this. That's good enough. But the problem is I have another free fight gauntlet coming up. Wait, no, 4 fights. I have 4 fights in a row coming up. But fortunately, I think one of them is pretty consistent. Hey, you guys want to come? You guys want to attack me someday? This first fight is very consistent. All you need to do is hit the wall, jump over, say it's very consistent as he shoots me out of my UT. Like, great stuff, game. I appreciate it.